Okay, the next one is the pulley. So let's start with sketch. The orientation doesn't matter, but how you do this is pretty critical here. This might be one of the harder things, honestly, on the midterm that people really struggle with. They don't do a revolve, and there is a wheel-like pulley on the final, and if you don't do a revolve, to me it seems a little harder. So I'm going to start with the center line right here on the origin. Doesn't really matter where it is, honestly. And I'm actually going to make the profile of the pulley. So it's really kind of easy. I'm going to make sure I go to here. I do the little circle here, another line, and then another line. So I'm going to connect these, and you can see this is the profile of the pulley. This is what I'm going to revolve into a round pulley. So I'm going to go dimensionally right off the drawing. Again, smart dimension from my center line to this edge. Let's go back to, I didn't get that center line quite correct. Smart dimension. There we go. Try that again. Not to a point, but to the line. There we go. This is going to be the radius, 3.047 divided by 2. There's another distance here. It's going to be this line to here. It's going to be 0.4218 divided by 2. And you can see, you got to be careful on this one too. When you are dimensioning off of a center line, even though there's no revolve here yet, it actually dimensions this. If you start on this side of it, it dimensions it as a diameter. This side you can see it dimensioned as a radius. So it depends how you select it. So I'll show you on this one. Dun, dun, dun. If I delete it again, I'm going to smart dimension here to here. On this side, if you can see, if you drag it down, you can dimension this as a diameter. So I'll just do that, 0.4218, and it dimensions as a diameter here. This line length, no, not that one. The line length, the thickness is 0.4374. Excellent. And then this is 0.069. This radius is 0.15. This line and this line are equal in size, although I think that doesn't matter. Can I just give me that option? Yeah, that over defines it because Control Z, because with this radius, with my thickness, this line length and this radius, it knows what that last distance is. I think that's it. Yeah, there's a 2187 center line there, but I don't think I need that. I'm going to center this, though. I'll put a center line here, and then I'm going to make this a center line and my part origin coincident, and I think that's all I need. Shows that's fully defined. It might wonk at me a little bit now when I revolve this because I have two center lines on here. And I don't think I needed the center line. I could have just put a point there and made it vertical like this. I think it'd probably be easier if I select point and my origin as vertical, and I get the same result without having to put in a center line. fully defined. I'm going to do features revolve, and because I have a center line in there, it's going to populate that as my axis for revolution, 360-degree default, and this actually looks pretty good. This is exactly what I'm going for. I'm going to do a file save as. And remember, keep this in mind for the final, because there's a wheel in the final, and it's so much easier just to go from the origin and draw a center line and then dimension everything as a profile and revolve it, just like we did this part. It's going to be Pulley is the name, and rotating rope is my game. Okay, Pulley, save. I'm not concerned about, again, the summary information on the part, but on the assembly file that we'll do, make sure that is in there. Okay? Great, good job.